Hello, everybody. It's quite late already, so hopefully I will not make you bored from my presentation. First, before I start, I have to reveal the truth about myself. I haven't been using any of TLS techniques so far, but I came here to learn from you and maybe find some way how to contribute to this cost action. So I will show you some recent ecological research that we run in Slovakia and Carpathians. And I will a little bit introduce you a new Horizon 2020 project that we are involved, and that could be somehow useful in some way for the cost action. Well, first is a national project that is focused on exploring the trade-off or relationship between biomass production and biodiversity, specifically in beech-fir forests. Why beech-fir? Because beech is quite frequent and dominant and important species at least in Central Europe. And silver fir is becoming quite important species because of climate change, because it seems to be better adapted to warmer conditions than, for example, spruce or other species. So that's why beech-fir forests we explore adaptation potential of this of the species in these forest ecosystems. For that, we use treating sampling, so dendrochronological methods. And also some continual sensors to see how the trees behave under different environmental conditions. Then we also seek to explore what is the potential of fir beech ecosystems to sequester carbon. And of course, we also include biodiversity assessment. So we include many taxonomical groups, such as vascular plants, bryophytes, birds and mammals, and also soil microorganisms, but also including mushrooms. Where we do our research, we use two scales of the research. First is old-growth forests that were established in the past, like 100 years ago, and untouched since then. And the second scale is the large scale, is the country scale. And for that purpose, we use a National Forest Inventory network and other large-scale networks that are available in Slovakia. Okay, there is a sound. In this old-growth forest, we established or equipped this forest with many sensors that continually measure many things, including soil water potential, subflow on the trees, and seasonal growth. And we also measure microclimate, forest microclimate there. And that's it for the national project. Then. Now I switch to the Horizon 2020 project that we started last year, and we are included there as a partner. Holisols is a holistic management practices and modeling and monitoring for European soils. So this project is really focused on forest soils. Why forest soils? Because we need to better understand what is happening in the soil and how because soils store more than half of the carbon sources in European forests, so soils are quite important to explore. And this project includes or involves 20 partners and test sites. As a partner, we established an experiment in an old-growth forest, Fir beech old-growth forest, and that is overlapping with that national project. And in that experiment, we continually measure CO2 and methane fluxes in the spruce monoculture that is nearby to old-growth mixed forests. So we just compare these fluxes between these two forest types. Beside measurements that are going every 2 weeks using a Liker machine, we also use automated chambers to continually measure CO2 fluxes, just to be able to scale up the fluxes. For these test sites, we also use some other sensors to measure many things. For this experiment, we use trenching methods to separate heterotrophic respiration from the total respiration of the soil. And this is a web page, how it looks like of this Holy Soils project and the partners that it involves. Why I'm talking about these projects is that last year we started a collaboration with Martin Mokros, and we are planning to, because he has a project that that seeks to explore or to test many terrestrial and airborne techniques, and we decided to do this on our test sites. So we will just combine these things probably this year. So that I think could be a contribution to this cost action. So that's why I was talking about this. I have just last 2 slides just to show you that we have some airborne LIDAR data that are freely available. So that is also a good source of data for our research. And the project started in 2017, and by 2023 we should have covered all the country with the LIDAR data with the density of point cloud between 15 and 49 points. This is how it looks like for our old-growth forest, Fir beech old-growth forest, where we have test sites, and also the forest where Martin will use these TLS techniques to test them. So that's it from my side, and thank you for the floor. And if you have any questions, hopefully ready to.
Thank you, Michael. Some question from your side?
Already tired.
You provide a very wide picture of your research activity in Slovakia. Thank you so much. If there is no question.